It's my idea. I make the hair and I get him to pay me. When he doesn't want to pay me, I make him go to the salon. But it's my idea, I love it.
The truth is, it's way, way, way cheaper for me to go to the salon than when she makes my hair. Charges me a lot.
But you're happy when I make your hair?
Yes, I am. And what do I pay for the time?
I can't price it. How many people do I make their hair?
Just me.
Good.
Scandal free. If you say scandal free, then because I don't have scandals. I mean, and really, I tell you, it's
the
not.
secret, the truth is that we never really came out trying to say, you see what, we're going to try and be scandal free.
No.
We're just living our lives, doing our things.
Yeah.
So if I upset him, I'm sure he will just be the other side that he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know, or shouldn't be. And I'm sure if I do something, we're not like going out of our way to, because we're not living our life to impress the public.
We argue, we disagree.
On set, we argue, but at the end of the day, what he says goes.
Yes.
But in the house or in the kitchen, what I say goes because I know better there.
Yeah. And I always believe that, you know, like Shakespeare said, good reason must of force give place to better.
Yeah.
So if you are that kind of guy, you don't feel a lady's nothing. If she comes up with good ideas, you'll just be smart enough to recognize it and accept it. And you only get better for that. But if you're too macho, a lady can't tell you what's right. You know it all, then you have a problem.
I think one of the things that brought me this far is you have to persevere.
Yeah.
If you start something and it's not working and you discard it, you go to something else. Nothing starts today and becomes a success today. So you need to persevere, you need to be focused. If this is the path you want to go, be focused and stick to it.
Yes.
Because Nigerians were fond of, or most young people are fond of, you want money, money, money. So you start something, oh, it's not yielding funds. Then you leave it, then you move on to another. You know, so
I think
perseverance, stay focused. Yeah. Above all,
be prayerful.
You have to be prayerful because success comes from somewhere.
In the face of challenges, there's no power supply, you don't have funding. So first and foremost, you have to love what you do. Once you love what you do, you'll be able to surmount the challenges.
Yeah. Like when we started, we love what we do, we still love what we do, but we didn't have money to get hands. So he taught me how to carry camera. I'm a camera person. He's the director. He produces, he does the voiceover, he presents, I costume, I produce, I co-present, I write the script, I carry the camera. The only thing actually that we had to hire people for when we started Google is just the editor. Every other thing we do
that was because we couldn't afford all these hands. You know, but now I can afford them. Well, you see, the whole idea of Google Africa is to change mindset. Most people will tell you that if you haven't been to the US or Paris, see Paris and die, you know, there's this craze about US, you know, UK,
the Western
world. So we want Africa to be seen, not in that light, but to be respected, to be loved for Africa, for its unique features, for its unique nature, for those things that makes it Africa, you know, so that I don't want Africa to be subdued by this other Western world. Because Africa is the mother of our continent, so it should be respected for whom she is.
And appreciate.
Yeah, so that's what we want to. That's the legacy we want to leave behind, so that people can go to holidays in different parts of Africa, beautiful places. You know, they have it. You know, so than spending our hard-earned money in dollars in the UK, in America. These places are expensive.
Yeah.
You get a lot of fun locally in Africa, and you don't have to spend as much as you would spend if you go to the US. Not just airfare alone, so would finish. Put your pockets, you know, put holes in your pocket. You know,
And in addition, the essence of Google Africa is also to give a pride of place to us Africans. We should be proud of who we are.
Yes.
Be proud to wear our Ankara, do our hair the way it is. Even when you want to braid, you can braid.
Yes.
And beyond that, a lot of us feel that if you don't speak like the Americans or the British, then you're not there.
Yes.
But the truth is that your mother tongue, whatever language you speak,
makes you unique.
Igbo, makes you unique. That's what makes you who you are. So I want us to be proud of who we are. Because if you're not proud of yourself as a person, you know, coming from where you come from, I mean, I'm not shy to say that I'm from Ihiala and I'm married into Enugu in Anambra State. I'm from somewhere.
Say it, baby. Say it, baby.
It makes me feel a sense of belonging that I come from somewhere. But some of us feel that, oh no, I don't speak Igbo. I was born in London.
They can't even bleach to be brown, to be our color.
Exactly.
Even if they try. But if you want to be white now, we can bleach and become white.
Exactly. You know, we go as far as buy their chemical to treat our hair to be, you know, stretch it and all that.
Yeah.
But those chemicals we use seep into the skull, because if you look very well, ask your doctor, there are pores on your skin and even on your head. So when you use those things, some go in, some come out. You don't need it. God has created you the way you are, and you're beautiful the way you are. So start being who you are and stop being someone else.
And be proud of who you are.
Be proud of who you are. That's the essence of the real. And that's what we want to be remembered for.
Well, I tell them I appreciate them. It's because of them that I'm here. It's because of them that I'm who I am. Because of them, Google Africa is kicking. So I thank you and I love you.
And they make us feel so special.
Make us feel special and proud.
That our hard work is paying off because they see us and they recognize us.
Yeah.
So we appreciate them very much. Like because
especially
of you
we are watching. Yeah. You're the man. You're the girl. Most
populated
friendly.
black nation in the world.
They are very friendly as well.
The most friendly.
And the most hardworking.
And the most, and the one with the most energy. If you want to feel the pulse of Africa, for the real Africa, the heat, the vibe, it's in Nigeria. That's the only place you can get it.
Come to Nigeria.
Yes.